Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. It is a glorious day here, and we're using the golden singing bell to charge all the crystals, the cards, me, and you. This is a G sharp, and it just feels wonderful. Helps us open up. So if you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. Under each one of these boxes, there's a stack. That's why we call it Pick a Stack. Each stack includes one oracle card, two tarot cards from two different decks, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story. And your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question. It can pertain to your life, somebody else's life, your family, the world. And then select either one stack, two stacks, or all three stacks and listen to the reading. They're under boxes because I'm encouraging people to use their intuition. And before I put the boxes on top of the stacks, people were using the crystal that was on top to select their stack. I'm trying to get you away from that, trying to get you to use your intuition. It's a lot more fun that way. So you don't just have to pick one stack. You can pick all three stacks if you want. I highly encourage people to listen to the whole reading because there might be something in stack 3 that pertains to a different part of your life that you weren't thinking of. You just never know. And sometimes there's a theme running through all three stacks. So that is our intro today. In the background, just so you know, we have this fabulous jade elephant. And then we've got, this is a fluorite angel. Can you see the stripes? Yeah, that's a fluorite angel. And then we've got a rose quartz angel. And these are Lemurian quartz points. My guides were very specific today on what to put in the background. So if the background means something to you, it's an affirmation, yay you. These pieces are for sale as well, so keep that in mind. But my backgrounds are just as important as the stacks, because sometimes somebody will say in their head, gosh, spirit guides, give me a sign, make it be an elephant. Well, here you go. I just never know why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I know it's for somebody. All right, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, your stone is a zebra jasper. Look at the cool lines on that. And it's kind of pink, a little bit pink and black. I've had zebra jasper before that's white and black, but this batch I got is pink and black, and I really, really like it because it's so pretty. And the cool thing about the zebra jasper is it's grounding, but it can also help you with dream recall and meditation. It promotes common sense. So we should be throwing these things everywhere around the world. It helps you control your thoughts and gain peace of mind, providing protection on physical and emotional levels. It's pink, so it's going to resonate with the heart chakra as well. Can help with clarity and help create and maintain a warm and protective aura. It also can help you see both sides of a situation. You think about zebras, it's 2 colors, and it's all about balance. So seeing both sides of a situation is all about balance as well. So that is your stone. Your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck. And it is the Queen of Feathers, also known as the Queen of Air or the Queen of Swords. This is represented in this deck by a bat. Now, I want you to think about the bat, not in a scary way, because I know some people are afraid of bats. But the bat, they fly around and they hunt at night. They can see, and I'm using quotation marks, they can see things that we can't. They use their sonar. This is all about perception. And I want you to think about perception. My perception is different than your perception, is different than that person's perception. We all have our own way of looking at things. If there's an event that happens and there's 50 people standing around in a circle around that event, there's going to be 50 different perceptions of the event, because not just because of where we're standing, but because of our life experiences and our beliefs. So this card is talking about our perception and the truth. And there's something going on in your life that you are looking at it from a specific perception, and maybe you need to look at it from a different perspective. I mean, the stone talked about seeing both sides of a situation. Here we get a card talking about perception. Let's see what a card from the Tarot of Dreams says. And it's the Page of Cups. Cups is water. This is emotion. It's usually a messenger bringing a message that's emotional. So whatever you need to look at from a different perspective, there's they're showing me one of two things can happen. Somebody's going to bring you a message to enable you to see things from a different perspective, or you are going to see things from a different perspective, and then that brings you the message. So because this is a general reading, it could go either way. It depends on who's listening to this. It could be one way for one person and the other way for another. But this is very strong right here. Between these two cards, I'm feeling like this one is more, I don't want to say more important, but it has a stronger information, stronger message to it. You need to look at things from a different perspective. This is kind of like the Hanged Man in the Major Arcana, in that the Hanged Man he's hanging upside down so he can see things from a different viewpoint. And I feel like if you chose stack number 1, there's something in your life that you're asking about, and you need to look at it from another perspective. Okay? I know it's hard, but put yourself in somebody else's shoes. We can't really do that because we would have to be in their shoes for an entire lifetime. But at least try. That's what my guides are saying. At least try. Your third card is from the Sacred Spirit deck. And it is card number 19, Guardian. Now 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. So this is a 1 card. This is about beginnings, but this card says guard your energy. Now, that goes right along with the message here on looking at things from a different perspective. Let's see what the book says about card number 19. Guardians of the spiritual realm are perceived differently across all cultures and religions. Totem spirits, angels, and other shamanic spirit helpers are assigned to everyone at birth and can be discovered through vision quests, meditation, and deep forms of prayer. In ancient times, the medicinal assistance of hallucinogenic plants was used. I am not encouraging anybody to do that. Every individual has a guardian or guiding spirit that watches over them during their lifetime. Different stages of life can bring change to those helpers, depending on what lessons or guidance are needed to complete levels of soul growth for the soul's ascension. Guardian spirits are often perceived in animal forms due to the recognition of their personal characteristics and mannerisms. The wolf depicts challenges in personal boundaries and being able to trust others with your emotional vulnerability. Right now, we ask that you guard your energy fiercely. Be mindful of how you feel energetically around others. Exhaustion, fatigue, confusion, and clouded judgment is possible now if you allow yourself to be influenced by these energy vampires. Only you decide on a conscious or subconscious level if you wish to interact with these toxic energies. And I just want to point out that this card is very appropriate for right now. Because of the solar storms that are entering Earth's atmosphere, because the Schumann resonance has been either spiking super high or it doesn't even register on the monitors. There are a lot of people that are losing their minds, and they are doing stupid things, and they are doing things that hurt others, and they are sucking energy out of others. And so this card is so appropriate for right now because we need to avoid people that are energy vampires. You know who these people are. You know how it feels. Even if you don't know, you do know. It's those people that when you walk in the room, you're like, oh, that person's here. Nope. I've never even had a conversation with that person, but I don't want to be around them. So if you can just imagine a pink bubble around you, a pink bubble made of 880 hertz, that's the frequency. And that pink is orchid pink, which is a hot pink. That is the unconditional love of the creator. There is nothing more protective and more powerful in the known universes. Okay? Put that pink bubble around you. If you put a white bubble around, a lot of people call in the white light, you're just making yourself a beacon. You're just making yourself a beacon for all those energy vampires. Put a pink bubble around it, and that's more protective. So do that. Guard your energy, but then also try to see from another perspective, whatever it is you're asking about. Okay? All right, so that is stack number 1. I have to have some water, excuse me. All right, if you chose stack number 2. First of all, your stone is rainbow obsidian. And this one pretty much screamed at me when I had my hand in the dish. First of all, it's kind of heart-shaped, kind of. But there, you can see the stripes? Yeah. So rainbow obsidian may act as a bridge between the dark and light places inside of us whenever we are ready to do important personal work. It resonates with the heart and root chakras, just like the zebra jasper in stack number 1. But it can also be used to cleanse all the chakras. In physical healing, rainbow obsidian is thought to be useful when treating conditions of the heart. It is known to be useful in unclogging blockages and encourage better overall bodily functions. Some healers use this stone to resolve issues related to hardened arteries, broken bones, bruised muscles, and the circulatory system. It is also especially useful in easing general tension in the body. So placing that in your pocket, carrying it on your person somewhere, putting it in your pillowcase, are all very helpful things. Your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot, and we have this cute little ladybug, and it's the 5 of crystals, or the 5 of earth, or the 5 of pentacles. This is a very earthy 5, and this is all about persistence. The 5 is halfway through the Ace to 10. It's like, okay, look at, we're going to say this is a stem. I'm not really sure what the ladybug's on, but we're going to say it's a stem. It looks like a mushroom, actually. It's halfway up. When we're halfway through something, a lot of times, depending on what it is, we're like, oh my gosh, I just can't do this anymore. But you have to remember, you're halfway. Halfway. That means you just have to go another half of the way, and boom, you're there. So it's not just about persistence. It's my guides are showing me that book, The Little Engine That Could, right? The little engine, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So whatever you're working on, if you're frustrated where you're at, or you feel stagnant, you feel like, oh man, nothing's happening. Okay, you're halfway there. Do not give up now. Do not give up. This is your have faith card. Have faith. Good things are right around the corner, but you either need to just hold your position or just continue to take little steps forward. That's all you got to do. Little steps forward, but don't go backwards. Okay? Your next card is from the Tarot of Dreams. Ooh, let's see. Let's just cover that up a little bit. I'm going to go like that. This is the Lover's card. This is the Lover's card. The Lover's card is all about a whole bunch of things. One, it can be two people coming together. It can be new romance coming into your life. Okay? If you're single and your question was about, am I ever going to find somebody? The answer is yes. A most definite yes. If you are in a relationship, this could mean a new beginning in that relationship, new romance, new things new exciting adventures to go on. So many times people come in and they tell me about, yeah, I'm celebrating my 37th wedding anniversary, blah, blah, blah. And they're not excited about it. And I'll say something like, you should go out on a date. You should both get dressed up, like, get really dressed up, have a really nice time, and then go home and pretend you're not married. Put the passion back into your relationship. This can also mean something with a project or an event, something you're coordinating. Are you putting on a festival or a fair, or you're doing, maybe selling jewelry at shows or whatever. This means that you could be pairing up with somebody, or that this project you're working on, you're halfway through, okay? You're halfway through, but this is a really good thing you're working on. I can't show you the rest of this card because, well, this is a family show. They are naked, but that is a beautiful pairing of two things coming together, of a project coming to you, of somebody coming to you with the perfect job for you, the perfect home for you, the perfect vehicle for you. But there's something coming to you. Whatever you are thinking of, wishing for, trying to manifest, it's on its way. Don't give up. This is the card saying, have faith. It's on its way. Okay? Whatever this is, whatever this pairing is, it's really, really good, and it's coming your way. All right, your third card is from the Sacred Spirit deck, and it's card number 25, which is a 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. And it says, Living Light Energy. Sorry about the glare. I have a skylight over my head. So Living Light Energy. I love that picture. It's like a tree made of light. And it says, understanding that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating its permeance, radiating its permeance throughout the universe. Cosmic and earthly energy is all living light energy as it stems from the celestial light source. All of creation, the cosmic Big Bang, and its remnants make up the wonderful and beautiful collective of living light energy. It is pure energy that vibrates at its original blueprint. While energy is transformed, transmuted, and recycled across time, its living light energy hums in synchronicity with universal planning. All energy pulses its divine signature, with plants and animals also resonating with living light energy. The very state of their being, biologically unaltered, is an open receptacle to living light energy, with creation in all forms stemming from its divine beauty. Opening yourself to receive living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonized with universal flow and the divine source of all that is. Whole and complete, this energy now awaits you to integrate and unify your heart into an all-love energy. Currently, you may have discovered or reignited a passion for crystals, water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, or gardening. These beautiful energies are encouraging you to connect with living light energy, to open your heart to natural beauty and the breath of life. And this is all about seeing the beauty in living things. And I just have a quick little story. I got myself a new little friend. He's not here right now, but he is this amazing skull. And as soon as I was holding him, it was like, oh, it just felt so good. And to me, this is an example of this living light energy. This crystal, it's so, like, it's soft and soothing and calming and nurturing. And it just felt so good to hold this crystal. And right now he's sitting in my bedroom next to another crystal, and the two of them together, it's like they are a pair and they've never met before. It's like those two crystals, it was love at first sight. And that is living light energy. And once we listen to our plants, to the animals, to the crystals, you realize they do have a consciousness just like we do. You know, singing to your plants or playing music for the plants. When I had a farm, we had a radio in the barn for the animals, and we would play the radio 24/7 for the animals, because we discovered that if there was music on, they were calmer. I can't say they're happier, but they were calmer. So we need to just embrace all these other living consciousnesses. And that's what this card's all about. And let me just be careful here. You know, this coming together of two people or events, projects, home, whatever. This has to do with this right here, because whatever we work on, there is living light energy associated with it, with your home, with your pets, with your family members. Well, maybe not all of them. Just kidding. With the crystals. My house feels amazing because it is filled with crystals. Before, it used to feel just kind of empty, and now it's like my house sings. I swear my house sings. And I talk to my house. I tell my house that I love her all the time. Because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Some people might say that's crazy, but you know, my house is 130 years old. She's got original wood floors and original gingerbread. You know, the moldings and the all the original wood, and it's so gorgeous. And she is a living, breathing entity, and I am so blessed to be able to live with her. And so if we look at everything that way and get along with everything that way, we're going to find that our lives are so much easier. And I know mine is. All right, so that was stack number 2. Stack number 3. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Nephryte jade. Now, the elephant right there is jade, and this is jade. And I just want you to know that jade does come in different colors, different shades. This is going to be more, it's got a little bit of yellow in it and the deeper greens. And this has a little yellow in it, but it also has cream and then the greens. But they're both considered jade. So the Nephryte jade is often used in dream work, lucid dreaming, and with remembering dreams. It is a stone of health and abundance, allowing divine energy to enhance the circumstances of life. It is also known as the stone of fidelity. It is good for working with the heart chakra, balancing male and female energies, and helping with dysfunctional relationships. It can help instill a sense of calm and well-being and can help you increase your enjoyment of life. It is also good used for pets and children to guard against misfortune and promoting a long life. So if you wanted to have a stone on your pet's collar in one of those little spirals, or just wrap it yourself, this would be a good one for that, okay? Or having your child carry one or wear a necklace. I would also say that it would be good to put in your car or vehicle. Your first card is from the Spirit Song Tarot deck, and you get the Empress. This is Major Arcana. This is the third card, or excuse me, it's card number 3, which is actually the fourth card. Card number 3, the Empress, and it is represented in this deck by a rabbit. Now, the rabbit is all about no fear, and the Empress has no fear. She got to where she is because of her not having any fear. She's worked hard. She's on the top. She's at the top of her game. She's at the top of her game is what my guides want me to say. And she does not have fear. Okay, if you think about the bunny rabbit in your neighborhood, there's cats around, there's dogs around, there's, whatever other kinds of creatures around. And yet that bunny rabbit is still hopping around your yard. And I'm saying that because I have one that lives somewhere in our backyard here. And it has no fear. What are its defenses? It can hop away. Woohoo. It doesn't have sharp claws and teeth, unless it's the rabbit from, Monty Python. But it's a fluffy bunny. So this fluffy bunny Empress is using its intelligence, its cunning, its skills, its analytical skills, strategic skills. But she also has a heart. She's going to do what's good for her people. And to add to that, we have a card from the Tarot of Dreams, and this is the 9 of Coins, also known as the 9 of Earth, or the 9 of Pentacles. This is an abundance card, and it's interesting because she's holding a dove. So the dove is all about peace and calm, right? And we've got the rabbit, which is also not afraid. So whatever your question is that you're asking about today, there's a message here in not being afraid. Don't be afraid of the outcome. Be on top of your game. Know that you've got all this abundance coming. And it's not just an abundance of coins necessarily. She's got an abundance of flowers here. Abundance could be abundance of people that care about you. It could be abundance of resources like building materials. It can be so many things. And actually, there's 2 doves. One of my guides just pointed that out. There's 2 doves. She's got an abundance of doves too. And these are from the divine. So you're on the top of your game and you've got everything you need. Or if you don't have everything you need, just manifest it. Okay? Just manifest it. It'll come in. You've got the power. So whatever it is you need, you're on top of your game. You got the power. You're going to manifest everything. Sweet. And your third card is from the Sacred Spirit deck. And it's card number 9. 9 is all about the harvest, things coming to fruition. And it says clear and activate. Create sacred space. So let's put that there and let's see what the book says about card number 9. Energetic clearing applies to all areas of our lives. The collective energy, physical exchanges, psychic information, spirit contact, and your home or workplace can be very overwhelming if you don't prepare yourself for these levels of interactions. When you are faced with a challenging moment, your energy centers become affected. A to and fro struggle or push and pull factor comes into play as you navigate these issues or interactions. Activating and clearing the energy centers through meditation or chakra balancing will improve your mental endurance. Potential healing can be achieved through yogi practices. Mudras, meditation, and exercise are beneficial to creating energetic balance within the physical body. Currently, you may be feeling emotionally sensitive or hypersensitive to your environment, including weather and atmospheric pollution. And I just have to say, I am so there right now. I feel so ultra sensitive to everything, to the number of people around me, to the kinds of people around me. And by that, I mean energetically. I don't want to be in a large crowd. I don't. It's painful. One day, I think 2 weeks ago, I went outside. I was outside for about 10 minutes, and my allergies were so bad the whole rest of the day. It was ridiculous. I don't know what that was all about, but, I drank my raw organic apple cider vinegar, and I used the soaky bed with the far infrared, and then I was fine. But, things are changing on our planet, and we are changing too. And we are getting more sensitive to all these things that do not resonate with us. So right now, we need to switch focus. Being caught up in gossip, jealous conversations, participating in lower energy activities, repeated dramas, and toxic environments must all be shifted now if you want to live a better life. You must be accountable for your actions and reactions. Sunshine not only warms your skin, it also warms your soul. Spend time outdoors, refreshing your mind and bringing you back into the present moment can be helpful. Negative and imbalanced energies can shift through natural light and atmospheric absorption through plant life. Excuse me. So, being surrounded by all these natural plants and trees can be very helpful. In Stack 2, I was talking about how I talk to my house, but I also have conversations with the plants in here. And I ask them, what do you need? Do you need me to turn you right now? I tune in psychically with them, and I say, what do you need? Because, obviously you can't turn yourself, your pot anyway. And, do you need water? Do you need some nutrients? What do you need? Because when my plants are happy, they make the space feel better. They give all day long. Same thing with the crystals. I go through my house, I go through my shop with the singing bell, with singing bowls, with tuning forks. I smudge with sage and sweetgrass and Palo Santo. And I do these things to make the environment feel better. And that's what we need to do. That's what this is all about. Because we are activated when our space feels good. We, in our human suits, are activated. We are upgraded when our environment feels good. In other words, energetically. Moving furniture around, opening the windows if you can. It changes up the energy. I'm constantly moving things around because the energy needs to move. And when I move a chair out from, where it is, the energy now flows through there, and it's like it sweeps it clean. So moving furniture around periodically is a good thing. Not every day, you don't have to do it every day, but just when you move your furniture though, make sure you're smudging as well. Okay, it's not just for you, it's for the house, the apartment, the furniture, your pets, your family, everybody. Okay, when your environment feels good, then you're going to feel good, and you are going to radiate that energy everywhere you go. So that is stack number 3. Let's have a little golden singing bell. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching or listening to this video. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. I mean, I get something out of it too. But I do it for you because I love you, and I am sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things because you are worthy and you deserve them all. Namaste, my beautiful soul family.